What do we do now?
I swear on all that's holy, if you ask that one more time, Nozuki, you're dead!
I can't help it. I'm freaking out! I think we ought to call the cops, man.
Oh yeah? And tell them what?
What we saw!
There's no way in hell they're gonna believe we watched somebody drag Yasuda's body in, suck her veins dry, and then eat her corpse, skin, bones, and everything. I mean, would you?
And what do you think, Yamada?
I'm thinking who cares if the cops believe us? I'm freaked out about some killer walking around. That sick bastard's in the same grade as us.
We should figure out who it is. Think of it as self-defense. If we knew who it was, we'd know to steer clear. Know what I mean?
I didn't notice anything, but he wasn't a part of my group either.
I saw Kanamori take off partway through, but he was probably with Matoi.
We wouldn't really know whether anybody left.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but we were with a totally different group.
From what I hear, Komiyama definitely ditched his group at one point.
Then we have 5 possible suspects. 4 guys and 1 girl.
Can we take Nakai off the list? She's a lot shorter than the killer.
Might as well mark off Maihara, too. I mean, the guy's over 200 pounds.
That leaves us with Komiyama from Group B, and from Group A, Horikoshi, and Yamamoto. If we ask around, we might be able to find somebody who'll know what they were up to that day.
We should stop. I just don't see why we should dig any deeper when we already know the killer's one of those 3.
And Takara's right. It's not like we have any classes with him.
Wait, so you're saying all we gotta do is stay out of their way and we should be safe, right?
It'd suck if we got attacked because we were snooping around. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess you make a good point.
I asked this girl, but she doesn't know what happened to him.
I bet he kept digging for info after we split up. He pissed off the killer and now he's dead.
Shut up!
What if the killer's onto us too? We're goners!
I said shut up, man!
We should go and ask Ungo for advice.
Why? You know he's just gonna laugh at us, don't you?
Who cares? Getting laughed at still beats trying to figure all this out on our own.
I'm afraid we're gonna have to part ways, because I can't hang with crazy folk.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's true, for real.
Come on, man, help us out.
What do you want me to do? Kill the guy for you? You know, I've never been one for violence.
No, of course not. But with all your connections, we figured you might know someone who could help us out.
Sure, I can hook you up, but it'll cost you 20,000 yen.
We got enough?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do.
Here you go.
Who's this?
He runs a hospital that's about to be shut down.
What? How is that supposed to
Hear
help
me
us?
out.
Yeah.
When they ask you which consultation course you want to take, be sure to tell them that you want the E course.
Then what?
The rest is up to you.
This it?
Good afternoon, boys. Is this your first visit?
Yes.
Which consultation course would you like to take?
The E course, please.
We'll be with you shortly.
What's with the wait? It said E course, right?
Yeah.
You can go in now.
Okay.
Welcome. Make yourselves comfortable. Please go ahead and have a seat. So who referred you?
It was a guy named Ungo Sakamoto.
You really shouldn't associate with him. Hold on to your brain cells as long as you can.
Say what?
Never mind. Now then, I'm going to ask you a few basic questions to determine whether or not your case is worth taking on. You can save all the gritty details for later.
Don't worry, I'm sure she'll turn up.
Yeah, and didn't she say she was having issues with her parents? She probably just had a big fight with them or something and decided to run away.
Come on, cheer up, Moe. What do you say we go grab a bite to eat?
Yeah, it'll be our treat.
You witnessed this?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, there's no way for me to prove that you're telling the truth. And even if you could prove it, no one would ever believe you. So, you want to know where you should go from here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, the answer is quite simple. The best way, and really the only way to deal with this problem, is to avoid the suspects. As long as you stay out of their way, they won't have any reason to retaliate against you. That should just about do it. Any questions?
You're not telling us anything that we didn't already figure out for ourselves.
Don't you have any other advice for us? Like a way to protect ourselves against the monster?
Not without a thorough investigation, which I'd be glad to perform, but I'm afraid that's gonna cost you.
How much are we talking?
The investigation is 1.5 million yen, plus 50,000 a day, and an additional 2 million if a solution is found. Sorry, but that's as low as I can possibly go. And no, insurance won't cover it. If you can't pay, I can't help you.
We're out of here.
Come on, man.
That would be a wise decision considering the perpetrator isn't too dangerous at this stage.
And how can you be so sure of that?
Most only eat 1 or 2 people a day for sustenance. Considering the number of missing persons, I'd say he's well behaved. Well, compared to most visitors to Earth.
Visitors to Earth?
Oh dear.
What do you mean?
Let me explain. You saw an adherent Type 2, a life form that's not from Earth. They're known to integrate into our society, but they don't usually cause us any harm. That said, this type can pose a higher risk. They live amongst us disguised as humans. Therein lies the problem. Because they can communicate with us, we often fall victim to their trickery. I once had an assistant go missing while working on a similar case. His corpse was found without a head. Strains of unidentified bacteria were found on his body. The authorities declared his death an accident and refused to release their findings to us. Before he went missing, his last words to me were, "Don't worry, this case is safe." Well, do my investigation fees still sound unreasonable now, considering the alternative?
How are we supposed to know you're telling us the truth?
Excellent question. Guess you'll just have to trust me, okay?
What do we do now?
Really? Well, then I'll start right away.
I heard a couple of people say that Higashio and his pals from Group C haven't come to school in days.
Seriously?
Your parents' rings. But won't they be mad?
Probably so, but I'd rather be killed by my own folks than end up a rotting corpse in that monster's gut.
Well, okay then. If you'll go ahead and fill these out for me, I'll put you boys into isolation.
Why? How's that gonna happen?
My utmost concern is my client's safety. The investigation should only take about a week, and don't worry, I'll bring you all the food you need.
Guess this is it. Ah! Higashio? Itakura! What's going on? Where in the hell have you losers been
Why
hiding?
are you here? Watch it!
Hold on! Don't shut the door!
It's no use, man. You can't open it from this side.
Why are we locked in here?
Not too bright, big guy.
Here's how it went down.
After we split up a week ago, Higashio just couldn't let the matter go. He asked Ungo for advice and was sent here. And when he requested an investigation, he was locked up. Then, after the three of us came here together, I came back to ask Eumeno for advice, and I got locked up.
Which brings us to the two of you showing up.
Are you saying each of us hired him to do the exact same job?
Yeah, but he didn't tell us you guys were here already. How come?
It's called client confidentiality. Basically, he knew he'd make 3 times as much cash if he kept his mouth shut.
Greedy bastard.
I start working for Ungo next month to pay off my bill. That's nothing compared to Higasho. He agreed to start working as an assistant here.
Oh, this is stupid. Can't we break our contracts?
Geez, you didn't read it, did you? You can't break your contract or even get a refund, not once he started investigating.
Bonehead! Sounds like he already has you brainwashed.
He totally pulled one over on us. He's a fraud!
He's telling the truth.
Sure is.
How can you be so sure about that?
Well, are you coming or not?
What's this?
It's a bunch of stuff that old fart's been researching.
But they're fake, aren't they?
Look at this and tell me it's fake.
This thing doesn't even have a scientific name yet, but somehow it's able to analyze the purity of the water. I don't know how, but it planted everything you see in the tank.
Seriously?
Who'd fake that?
It's the harsh reality. Lately, our planet has become overwrought with these foreign life forms. They roam the city's alleys. They reside in apartments. They could even be in your class. They're so close that no one notices them. I know who the killer is.
She ran away?
I bumped into her earlier. She asked me to take you to her.
Why didn't she talk to me before she ran away?
Because it was a last-second decision. She wasn't expecting to fight with her parents. If you would, please come with me.
Yamamoto?
There are 2 different ways that aliens can disguise themselves as human. They either wear a sophisticated costume or transform themselves to look like us. In any case, there's an easy way to see through their disguise. By their fingerprints. Whenever a human hand touches something, a fingerprint is left behind. Those in costume don't leave prints at all, while those who've transformed leave a different print than humans. I approached the 3 suspects on the street and asked them to fill out a survey. His pen was the only one that came back clean.
What's that?
My curiosity was piqued, so I lured his younger brother out of their den and then questioned him under hypnosis. It was a very revealing interview. Just try to stay relaxed, okay? Now, is it all right if I ask you a few questions? Are you from this planet?
I come from the planet Conwell.
How many of you came to Earth?
3 of us. My dad, my big brother, and me.
Why did you come here?
We came here because our home planet exploded.
I see.
There was a civil war. Everybody kept fighting until it was destroyed.
What happened to everyone else?
They either escaped to other worlds or they were killed.
Where's your mother?
She's dead. On my planet, males must eat females to give birth to children. As we get older, we start to get a craving for the female species.
Do you ever get these cravings?
Yeah, but not for just anyone. It has to be a certain girl.
What do you do when one of these cravings hits?
I take medicine and it goes away. But we're running low. We're almost out.
Can you still give birth if you eat human females?
No, my dad said it wouldn't work.
But you still crave them anyway.
Yeah. On Conwell, we call it the hollow stomach.
The hollow stomach. And this medicine you take makes it feel full.
Yeah. But some said it wasn't natural. That's what started the war. My dad told us he wished our kind had never existed.
How did it make you feel when he said that?
Sad, but I agree.
Why is that?
Because there's a girl I like. Sometimes I crave her. I'm dying to eat her. It's hard to fight the urge. Once it starts to take over,
Hey, are you alright?
the craving is so strong that I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm sick of it. I can't take it anymore.
Don't cry.
Apparently, in their species, the males prey on ovulating females and inseminate the egg internally. They must have run low on females. But what I find most tragic about their kind is that they develop romantic feelings for their prey. Their race has been reduced to 3 survivors who are tormented by guilt. They don't pose a threat to you, especially since you're men. The 4 of you covered my investigation fee, so I'll refund the rest.
What, you worried about your girl?
Nah, she could put up one hell of a fight if she had to. Maybe I should check on her anyway.
Man, I wish I had a girlfriend.
Moe Habino disappeared. Not long after, Yamamoto and his family suddenly vanished.
Who wants chicken?
I got dibs on the thigh.
I want the breast.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I told you, bro, I'm a breast man.
I guess when it comes down to it, we're not really all that different from them, are we?